Hey everyone, it's TJ and I am getting ready to go in to the grocery store, out hunting and gathering. Anyway, oh my, goodness, I'm sorry, I don't do well with a lot of bright light. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. If I do, sorry for sounding like a broken record. But anyway, I hope y'all are staying warm and toasty and cozy wherever you are. I know a lot of our country is just cold, freezing, and Canada, and they're I don't know. And I'm not going to pretend that I watch news. I don't. No, I don't. So say what you will, but the only way I know about what's going on in the world is through my husband or family members. But my mental health cannot take watching the news as a steady diet. So the closest I've gotten to news is over the last 3 days, because we've had a freeze here, which is very unusual for our area. And so I've watched the Weather Channel to see what's going on, and just keeping up with things that way. But I don't know if any of y'all saw any footage of people in Houston trying to drive. Oh my gosh. It's embarrassing for us, but I lived in Michigan for a short while, and Upper Peninsula for a while as well, and there were 2 or 3 ice storms that people down here, they don't know about ice and stuff till they've lived through that, which anyway, it was quite the adventure. I loved it. I love cold weather. I loved it up there. But anyway, I was just, my daughter and I were watching the footage of Houston drivers on icy roads. It was so, we were like, oh Lord, people up north are going to be seeing this and talking about us. So anyway, it's been an interesting past few days. Still nothing for us personally out of the ordinary, because we didn't get any snow, there were icy areas, but I haven't heard of any major thing happening in our immediate area because these last few days. But no, we are just not set up for freezes and hard freezes. It's an ordeal for us. In fact, right before I left today, I began the process of uncovering some of my little plants. I don't cover everything, some things just gotta tough it out. So, but especially like I sometimes will root plants from slips, I guess they call it. I don't know. I'm not a master gardener, obviously. So I took some cuttings from a little shrub that I bought years ago, and I've successfully rooted, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 babies from the mother plant of that. So I wanted to be sure they were covered, and just some of the plants, like my rose bush. The last time we had a freeze, I think it was last year, I don't remember, I don't know, and I didn't cover my rose bush, I think, or I don't remember. I don't remember. It seems like one of the freezes last year, I didn't cover my rose bush, and it mated. That girl is a trooper. If a plant survives me, it's a warrior, you know. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have a green thumb. In fact, what I find humorous is the plants, like I don't know if I'm killing them with kindness or what, but the plants that I kind of start to leave alone because they'll start looking sad and sickly, and so then I start kind of leaving them alone to their own devices, and that's when they tend to thrive. So I don't know what, I don't know. Anyway, but when I go home from hunting and gathering, I'm gonna if it's not too dark or cold by then, I'm gonna complete the process of uncovering some of the plants that I covered a few days ago, and see how they're doing. I uncovered a couple. I think I already mentioned that. I started the process, and they seem okay. One freeze we had in 2021 was so bad that just covering my plants, it didn't really help most of them, because it rained and then it would freeze and it would rain, and and just almost like they didn't have a fighting chance through that. So anyway, and then our poor plants suffered through a horrendously hot and dry summer this past summer. So I mean, like I say, if I felt like my little plants that survived the summer and survived me as their caregiver, their caretaker, they deserved to be put to bed and tucked in and covered up for the last 3 days. So anyway, I am going to head on out, quit yapping your ear off, and just wanted to say hi, and like I say, hope you're staying warm wherever you are. If you're having extremely cold temperatures like we've had, and just hope you're safe, warm, dry. I mean, my prayers and my heart, every time we have this kind of extreme weather, I always think about the people who, don't have homes, either by choice or circumstance. I mean, when I say by choice, because I follow a lot of van lifers and whatnot, so that's what I mean by by choice. I have some interesting interest. Van living is one of them, or whatever you call it, car camping. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get on in. Put my gloves away. I don't know the last year or how many years it's been since I brought these out, but they really aren't necessary right now because it's already back up in the 40s, and I think the worst of our cold weather is done. So I know a lot of people would be happy about that, especially my heat-loving husband. So anyway, y'all take care, and let me know how sorry, I'm trying to get my things together, and as always, when I'm in a parking lot, I get distracted by squirrels, people, cars, whatnot. But anyway, if you wouldn't mind sharing how your weather has been the last few days in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I enjoy your company. So I will see y'all soon, and I'm going to attach this to my peek into last week coming up. See you next time.